Every day we use computers. But did you know there are two completely different ways to talk to a computer? One way is easy and another is powerful. In this video, we will talk about how can we interact with a computer. Interacting with a computer means giving instructions to the computer and getting results. Basically, there are two ways to interact with a computer. GUI, that is graphical user interface, and another is CLI, command line interface. The first way to interact with a computer is GUI, which means graphical user interface. In GUI, we use graphics like icons, buttons, windows, mouse, and touch. For example, when I click on an icon to open Chrome or drag a file using mouse, I am using GUI. GUI is very easy to use. That's why most people use GUI without learning anything technical. Operating systems like Windows, Android, macOS are all based on GUI. GUI is like talking to a person using signs and pictures. GUI is easy, user-friendly, and beginner-friendly. The second way to interact with a computer is CLI, which means command line interface. In CLI, instead of clicking, we type commands using the keyboard. For example, if I want to see files, I type a command. If I want to create a folder, I type a command. By using CLI, you will know the internal working of computer. Linux terminal, Windows command prompt, and PowerShell are examples of CLI. CLI is like giving direct instructions using words, not pictures. CLI is very fast, powerful, and uses less memory. That's why developers, system administrators, and hackers prefer CLI. CLI is hard for beginners because commands must be remembered. By concluding this, GUI is easy to start, but CLI is important to grow. If you want to use a computer, GUI is enough. But if you want to control a computer, you must learn CLI. GUI is good for beginners, but CLI is essential to become a professional computer engineer. If the content is worthy, give a like and tap subscribe to get a notification for the upcoming videos.